I have come across some valuable information that in these woods back there are ninjas. We have searched these woods springtime, summertime, fall time. We have found nothing. We have over a foot of fresh snow that's been here for a couple days. We'll go see if we find any evidence or tracks or anything of ninjas. Right, Lou? Jack? We'll see what we find. Walking in the snow, it's almost up to my knees. Fresh, untouched snow. Let's see what we find. We went to a part of these woods we have never been to before. From a distance, I saw something. So I'm gonna go check it out and see what it is. Never been in this part of the woods. And oh, look what we found. A beware of ninja sign inside this little shelter roof thing so the sign doesn't get ruined. Wonder who has put that here. All right, we'll keep on going, see what we find. It's been a couple of hours now. We've been searching these woods. We have found nothing so far. These are our first tracks we came across. Unfortunately, they're not ninja tracks. But they are of some wild animal. What may these tracks be? Jack, do you know what these tracks might be?
Squirrel?
All right, let's follow them.
Or a bunny?
So they're coming this way, and then here's some, and then all the way down there. So it tells me I went up this tree, and off this tree it jumped down in that area. It might look like one big track or 4 individual tracks. I'm gonna say it's 4 individual tracks. And yes, Jack, it's a squirrel. All right, see some tracks ahead of us. Are we in luck? Have we found some signs of a ninja coming through here? Let's get a closer look. So, we got a trail going this way. Tracks here. Let me put my foot next to it and see what it looks like. My foot looks way bigger than this. This is very skinny and narrow. So I doubt this is a ninja track. What do you think it might be, Jack?
I think it's a deer.
A deer track. So a deer may have gone through here. So the distance apart, it's a big animal. Bigger than a coyote or fox or bobcat or other animals we have around here. So the distance, the tracks are apart. I would say Jack is correct. We found a deer track. A couple hours into our adventure here, finally found some more tracks. So walking, we found some more little tracks. And they go this way, this way, this way, and a bunch of them over here, and then nothing anywhere around here. So let's go get a little closer and see what might have happened. Oh, in the middle of all these tracks here, there is a hole. So either something came out of that hole or went into that hole. Came from that way or went that way. A little mousy. All right, let's keep going, see what we find. Hopefully we'll find some signs or tracks of a ninja. We're really deep in the woods now. We're in parts of the woods we've never been before, and we're seeing more and more tracks, animal signs, but still no ninja signs. More deer tracks. We're getting a little tired here. Been going for maybe 4 or 5 hours now. Gonna have to stop and take a rest at some point. But for now, we'll keep moving. See something all the way there in the distance. Looks like it might be man-made or something. I'm not sure what it is. Let's keep going and see what it is. Oh, you got some more tracks here. Oh, look at that big hole. What do you think's in that hole? Oh, it's a big hole. But then it just stops. And then you got tracks here. From this tree, something jumped right there. Then it hopped here, and dug that big hole. And it came back out and went back up the tree. Any ideas what happened here, Jack?
A squirrel might have dug up this acorn.
Yes. That's what I believe also happened. Squirrels like to hide acorns before it snows in the ground, under leaves, all over the place. They dig little holes, put an acorn in there, and bury it. Sometimes they also dig holes, put nothing in there, and bury it to trick all the other squirrels and animals so they don't know where their actual acorn is. But squirrels have very good memories, and this one remembered down this tree and right there. And he went and got, I feel that little indent right there where the acorn was. He got his food and went back up. Is his home in this tree or a different tree? I don't know. We're getting closer and closer to what that might be. We're all really tired. Been hiking in this knee-foot deep snow for a bunch of hours now. We found some more tracks here, but they look all just like all the other ones. We're getting close to what we saw in the distance. See that, guys?
Yes.
We're almost there. Searched these woods all over the place, but never been in this area. Definitely looks man-made. But still, I see no tracks. But let's keep it down, guys. If someone or something might be inside, whatever that is over there. Right there. It's covered in snow. No tracks anywhere. So something might be bunkered in there. And then the snow never came out. Or has it been here since it snowed? We'll go check it out. We got a little structure of something here. To me, it looks like a debris hut with some snow on it. An older looking one. Don't know why that's here, since there's this log cabin looking structure here. But still, no tracks except for all these little mouse tracks going to and from the shelter. Alright, let's go look around. Alright, looks like there's a door here. Let's go maybe look inside it. It looks locked. I don't know how to get in it. I'm gonna go inside it. It looks locked. This is moving when I try to open the door. Let's move that out of the way. Oh, look at that. It's opening. Let's take a look inside. Oh. There's some tarps in here. And a lot of room. But no signs of what we're looking for. No ninjas. Alright. We'll close this up for now. We've been hiking for a while. We're getting cold. We'll take a break here. Look at that weird blue dot. Made by the sun. So for now, we're going to go and look for some resources, make a fire, get warmed up. On our way up here, we came from that way. We saw a good tree that might have tinder on it. Jack's going to go collect tinder. I'm going to head that way. There's a dead looking curving tree with dry branches. I could probably get some wood from, because everywhere else, all the wood is covered in a foot or two of snow. So we have to find dead trees that are standing up. So there's a nice dead tree with dry branches hanging. We'll go get some branches, dry branches, to make a fire. First we'll take these skinny ones and start the teepee off with nice skinny branches and slowly make our way to thicker and thicker ones. And then we'll get a nice good fire going. So here we found a yellow birch. It's a good tinder tree. And over there is a white birch. Another good tinder tree. All this is good tinder. I recommend peeling off the stuff that's hanging and not that's still attached to the tree itself. But in a survival situation, you got to do what you got to do while preserving the trees in nature. Hey Roo, good girl. Here we have another yellow birch, a nice bigger one with a lot more of the flaky paper-like bark hanging off of it. And I also noticed behind it deer trails and then possibly a deer bed or where a deer laid. And then looks like there's another one over there. And back to the tinder tree, yellow birch. So we got our teepee going. It's not much looking right now because it's hard to find material. We'll add more, we'll go look for more, but we'll start it now. We have a little doorway here and made a little platform so we can put the tinder in there so it doesn't sit on the snow. And yeah, let's see what you got, Jack. What kind of tinder? Jack got some tinder, we'll put it in there. So when I get tinder, I prefer to get white birch over yellow birch. The reason I prefer white birch is it's thinner and finer and light's easier. But when it comes to harvesting, I prefer to go and harvest yellow birch because it peels off the tree in big handfuls and a lot more if you find the right tree, and easier to harvest more. So we got our yellow birch in there, and I harvested some white birch so I can light, and after I light it, I'll stick it in there. I like to scrape some of the white birch to make thinner flakes. This one is very dried out, so all these pieces I will attempt to light. Normally I would put this down on a rock or a piece of log or something, but as you can see, we got snow everywhere, so this, what I'm using, is called a ferro rod. A lot of people call it a flint and steel, but there's no flint or steel to it. We got a fire going. We'll get that in there nicely. Blow it in a little deeper. Let the white birch catch the yellow birch on fire, and let the yellow birch catch the skinnier twigs on fire. Let the skinnier twigs catch the thicker twigs on fire, and let's get it going. Add some air to it to get it going. You need 3 things to make a fire. Jack, what are the 3 things that you need to get the fire going? All right, I'll give you an example. Fuel is one.
Air.
Air.
And
And what is the fire producing?
heat.
Heat. So you need fuel, the sticks, air all around us, and heat. It's cold out today, so it was a little harder to light the tinder on fire. Warmer days, it lights a lot easier. If you take the fuel or the air or the heat, one or all of those away from the fire, you will not have a fire. And here's our fire that we got going. So now all you got to do is warm up a little bit, look for more wood. Warm up a little bit and look for more wood. Then when we're ready to go, continue our journey of searching for the ninjas. So we're sitting here resting, warming up by the fire we made. And normally when we make fires, we have a safe place to make it, no leaves around, nothing that can catch on fire, and a way to put it out easily, like a container of water, which I think that's why that bucket is there. But luckily, we have a lot of snow, so we could put it out when we're ready with the snow. And I noticed at the log cabin, we kind of spent time looking for tinder. I saw this little tin can here, and it has tinder in it. So whoever is staying here and built this cabin, I take it the ninja, he has himself a tin can and some tinder. So maybe we could put this tin can to good use. Save the tinder for next time. Oh, look at that. I took the tinder out and found some wooden spatula looking wooden tools in here. Probably used for cooking. But we won't waste the ninja's tinder. We'll borrow this can for now and boil some water in here. And let's go find a place on the fire to put this. Stop it. So we put the can right there with the snow inside it. We're going to put up some more wood around it and see how long it takes. You can see how much the snow has already went down. There's going to be a lot less water than the snow we put in because of all the air pockets in between the snow. And that smoke is following me. So we've been here for a while now. Don't really know which direction is which right now. We've been here, I don't know how many hours, while we wait for the water to boil and to figure out what time it is and what direction we'll be going in. I'll take this stick right here. I'm gonna stick it in the snow right there. I'm gonna take this smaller stick. And I'm going to place it at the tip of the shadow. And we'll leave that there for now. We'll get back to it in a little while we wait for our water to boil. So I've been blowing in the fire to add more air to it to make the flames bigger and the coals hotter to boil the water more. I keep on getting smoke in my eyes. I got to turn my head away to take deep breaths and turn back in there and blow. Jack had a good idea of, why don't we just dig a hole through here all the way through and then blow through there. So we'll give that a try, see how it goes. There's our hole. You can see part of our fire. Go here, Jack. I'll try blowing in it, see how it works. See more snow out here. How's that working, Jack?
It's working pretty good.
Not getting smoke in my face, not inhaling smoke. Looks a lot better. Thanks for a good idea, Jack.
You're welcome.
Adding air to the fire. We started getting the water boiling. There it is. So we'll let that water boil for like 10 minutes or so. Take the can out. Stick the can in the snow, let it cool down. And then we'll have some water to drink. All right, Jack. Our water's been boiling for possibly 10 minutes or so. How do you think we should take the burning hot can out?
We could make like pliers out of sticks or something.
Make pliers out of sticks. That's a very good idea. Let's get to doing that. We're going to use this to take the can out. On both sides, pinch it, pick it up. Not touching the hot can, not burning myself. Now let's go put this can into the snow and let it cool down. So while the water cools down and the fire's dying down, you can see the cool patterns in the snow that the heat made. Now it's time to put the fire out. Thank you, fire, for warming us up and giving us some water to drink. Jack, you could bury the fire. So our hot can has cooled down. Can't really see in there. There we go. Water ready to drink. Bottoms up. Good water. Jack, you want some? What do you think?
It's really good.
All right, good water. Now we're refreshed with some water, rested. We're gonna give it some more time for the stick in the shadow to move. Oh, there's a big tree coming in the way, so I guess we got to go do it now. All right. This tree is about to cover everything up, so a lot of time hasn't gone by, but we can do this right now. So I'll take this stick and I'll put it in the tip of that shadow. Now we could remove this stick. We don't need it no more. We have 2 sticks. The more time would go by, the further this shadow would be, which the better it would be if we had it further, but we're gonna have to do with what we have. Make a perfect line from one side to the other so we can continue the line. We got a straight line. That's what the sun makes. Shadow point, makes a straight line. So now we're going to try to figure out the line going this way. Try to make it as straight as possible. Here, hold this, Jack. It's hard to see because the shadow's there, so I will put this stick in where the lines are. There's a straight line there. There's a straight line here. Now we know that the sun rose in that direction. The sun is setting in that direction. So we know where north, south, east, and west is. So since that big tree made that shadow there where we had the sticks earlier, I can't make a watch, a clock. I can't make a clock, so we can't know exactly what time it is. But since this is south and it's pointing straight to there, that's about where noon would be, middle of the day, and the sun is there, so we could determine it's sometime afternoon, maybe after 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30. So it's maybe 1 o'clock, 1:30. We're gonna go, how about we go north? Look for more tracks. We'll go north, look for more tracks, and hopefully signs of any ninjas. And here, we got another hole with the tracks going to and from it, where the squirrel found his nut and decided to eat it here rather than bringing it back home. Been marching along, following Jack here. Looks like we found something. Looks like we found a body of water here, but it's covered with snow. Some kind of a pond or something. And a nice square flat surface we're walking on. Probably a man-made dock or something out here in the middle of nowhere. Alright, walking around these woods looking for some ninja tracks, ninja signs, ninja anything. I've seen something over there in the distance, so we got a little closer. I'm gonna go check it out. I can't even make it out from here because I just see it's covered in a bunch of snow. Good girl, Rue. All right. what do we got here? What's this slip? Oh, almost fell. Not really, I just slipped a little bit. Alright. We got this weird looking structure out of a bunch of logs, and it has a bunch of snow on top of it. So I can't really tell what it is. I'm not sure what the purpose of this is or why it's here. But another sign of not a ninja, but of people. Maybe the ninja or ninjas, but another man-made thing. Man-made cuts on the logs. Man-made stacked by a ninja, possibly. I don't know. What's the purpose? I don't know. By somebody else, possibly. Don't know. What's the purpose? Still, I don't know. But we have found something else in these woods. Oh, what's that over there? Is that a mailbox? I'm not sure. Let's go check it out. But looks like there might be a mailbox in the woods. Oh, the snow's getting real deep here. Come on, Jack. Look, roof's almost covered. It's so deep. I think we're high up. I think we went high up in some mountain areas right now where the snow was a lot deeper. Snow's so deep, even Ruth's having trouble moving through it. Yeah, look at that. It's weird. There's a random mailbox deep in the woods. Nothing else around us. Just woods, woods, woods. Hours and hours of walking in the woods. We've come across a mailbox. That's partially buried. Anything inside it? Nope, looks empty. It's dark in there, can't really see. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. But yeah, nothing in there. Let's keep it closed. Maybe we'll have to keep an eye on this mailbox, see what its purpose is here, if we can ever find its place again. Let's keep going. What do you think the mailbox is here for? You get some snow on your lips. Alright. Ready to go, Roo? Yeah? Alright. Let's keep moving. Well, before we go, Jack just pointed out that in that direction, somewhere's there, can't really tell, is some kind of a tripod of wood or something. So let's go check it out, see what's going on over there. Good eyes, Jack. I didn't even see that. Alright. So we got some wooden tripod thing here. What do you think this is here for, Jack? Why do you think this is here, or what do you think it is?
I don't know. It might be like for a fireplace. You can like hang a pot over it.
That's what I used to do also. I used to make tripods out of wood and hang a rope and a stick, and then hang like a pot or something over the fire, and you could adjust it. So if that's what this is, that would say there is a fire pit under here. So you think there's a fire pit under there? Well, only one way to find out is try to look for one. So if this is a tripod, this is where the fire would be. And I am hitting something on this side. Anything on this side? Oh man, this snow is deep. I am feeling a rock here.
Oh, I just found a rock.
All right. Well,
There's a rock right here.
there's rocks here. I can't tell what they're doing, and there's a lot of snow. So, more reason to try to find this place when the snow melts. Until then, we'll continue on that way. Yep. We got some more deer tracks. Almost wide enough to look like it could have been a human walking through here, but not quite. So, still no signs of any ninjas. We'll continue trying to make our way back so we can get out of here before the sun goes down. All right, let's keep going. We pretty much made it out. Unfortunately, we found no signs of any ninjas actually being in these woods. That doesn't mean that there isn't any. We'll try back again some other time. Maybe the ninjas are somewhere else right now because of the snow. But we'll continue our search. Till next time.